This movie aims to resurrect the grand historical epic, thrusting the Swiss folk hero into a gritty 14th century clash against tyrannical Austrian forces. Yet, despite its noble ambitions and a cast brimming with talent, this overcooked saga lands like a crossbow bolt that misses the apple entirely, splattering instead into a mess of melodrama, cliches, and tonal confusion. While the film boasts lush Italian vistas masquerading as Switzerland, and a score that thunders with self-importance, it squanders its potential on a script that feels like a relic of 90s epics gone stale, offering little beyond a parade of dour faces and predictable heroics. The story hinges on William Tell, a war-weary huntsman haunted by his crusader past, reluctantly rising to defy the sadistic Viceroy Gessler and his one-eyed Austrian king. The iconic apple shooting scene, where Tell must aim at his son's head, serves as both the opening tease and the narrative peak, a tense moment that the movie milks for suspense before the film deflates into a slog of palace intrigue and half-baked romance. What follows is a plodding build-up to a castle-storming climax that, while bloody and chaotic, feels more dutiful than thrilling. The battles may nod to Braveheart or The Lord of the Rings, but they lack the visceral spark or emotional weight to elevate this beyond a middling tribute act. As character, William Tell is a stoic cipher, all brooding stares and gravelly resolve, but he's given little to say or do that hasn't been recycled from countless reluctant heroes before him. Viceroy Gessler, meanwhile, is a villain so cartoonish it borders on parody, yet the film insists on treating his every sneer with grim seriousness. The supporting cast flounder in roles that feel like afterthoughts, their subplots adding bloat rather than depth. Even Ben Kingsley, sporting an eye patch straight out of a costume shop, can salvage a monarch whose menace is undercut by the film's theatrical excess. Visually, this movie has its moments. Sweeping shots of forests and fortresses lend a painterly sheen. But the craftsmanship is undermined by a script that lurches between earnest speeches about honor and destiny and unintended camp. The movie seems torn between embracing the story's inherent absurdity and delivering a straight-faced epic, resulting in a tone that's neither fun enough to be a guilty pleasure nor profound enough to resonate. The 133-minute runtime drags, padded with redundant characters and a sequel-baiting ending, that feels presumptuous for a film that barely justifies its own existence. For all its gore and grandeur, this movie is a curiously lifeless affair, a throwback that forgets why those old epics worked. It's not without flashes of promise, particularly in its action choreography, but they're drowned out by a narrative that's as overstuffed as it is undercooked. It's not worth to watch this in theaters. Just wait on your streaming service.